So I got the right Bhavna then. Hi, Bhavna.
Yeah, hi, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Bhavna, can I request you to come on video?
Yeah, sure, wait.
Great. Tell us, Bhavna, and I'm going to mute myself so you can talk to Aashe directly.
Yeah, hi, Ashi, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Actually, I have one question, a specific question. I am
Okay.
trying to sell my property with a
Okay.
good price.
Okay.
But response there are no responses at all, and there are some debts also in our life, financial debts.
Right. Right. Right.
Yes, we are facing a lot
So
of
what
financial issues.
exactly would you like to know?
About obviously first my property.
Is it just me who is not able to hear her?
Yeah,
Yeah,
hello.
Aashe, we can hear you, but your voice goes in and out a
Okay.
little bit. So Bhavna
Right.
mentioned,
Sorry. Bhavna, can you again tell me because I was not able to hear you well?
Yeah, sure. Actually, I'm trying to sell my property with a decent price, but unable to.
Okay.
Uh, I do not
Unable
have
to
so
sell
many
it off.
buyers. Yeah, yeah. There are buyers who want me this to sell this property with a minimum price.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let- Okay. What's your full name, Bhavna? Bhavna
Bhavna
Agarwal, right?
Agarwal, right?
Let's just check. Bhavna Agarwal. Bhavna Agarwal. Bhavna, you need to be practical. Okay. Firstly, yes, you will go ahead and get the opportunity to go ahead and sell this property. However, what I can go ahead and see is you need to use your own judgment.
Okay.
Are you judging this property whether if this is the kind of condition going out in the market, you need to be aware about it, whether you're going ahead and asking for a lot of price. Secondly, what I can see is you will go ahead and get a payment. There would be a success, but it would not be as per what you are thinking about, because to
Okay.
be honest, I got this card. All right. So there is success at hand.
Hello.
And secondly, it would go ahead. So you will go ahead and get a good few. I mean, you will go ahead and get a good property price, but it would not be as per your own expectation. It could be a little less, but you'll be like, okay, fine.
Okay. So when will it be happen in this month, or it will take some time?
If I have to tell you, just a second. Not this month. It wouldn't happen
Okay.
this month. It wouldn't happen. You will get it in
Okay.
future. Are you talking to someone recently are you currently talking to any agent?
Yes, actually.
Isn't it? And did he tell you that they will go ahead and give you some kind of partial payment? Because I can sense
नहीं
a
नहीं
partial payment or there is an offer coming up for you.
नहीं, there is offer, but that would be on a minimum side.
There you go.
Yeah.
I told you, you have to be logical. You have to go
Yeah.
ahead and think, for example, if the property is worth 50 lakh, the current situation would tell you we can give you at 35 or 40. But of course,
Okay.
you want to keep it at 50,
Right.
right? So that situation would come, but you'll have to be mindful about what is the kind of property range going on. You
Okay.
cannot demand, okay, I have an expectation of 50. However, you cannot ask for 50, 55. Obviously, we would never go ahead and put our property down. It's a basic human tendency. But we also need to look at the surrounding. So you will accept the offer in future. Trust me about it. It would be coming month or maybe after that in 2, 3 months. However, you will be happy with it as well. It's not that you
Okay.
won't be happy. Yeah.
Okay. Right. Thank you.
Keep continuing, whichever agent you're talking to. I'm sure there is an agent also involved in this because there are 3 people involved, I can see.
नहीं, one deal is without agent. There is a direct
Okay.
deal. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Awesome. So please go ahead and do that. You will go ahead and just don't be, don't keep changing your minds. Lu, nahi lu. करूँ नहीं
Acha,
करूँ.
okay.
Right now it's very fluctuating, I can see. है ना?
Yes.
Yeah,
Right.
don't be that fluctuating. आपको आगे चल के इसमें से profit होगा. Don't worry about it. You will be
Okay.
happy. अभी थोड़ा सा ना ऐसे मन थोड़ा सा दुखी हो रहा है कि क्या करूँ नहीं करूँ करूँ.
Right. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thanks, Bhavna.
Yeah, thank you.
That's incredible, Aashe, that you could see that Bhavna was having that dilemma. Should I sell? Should I not?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
she's getting a loan, etc. So she's debating whether to sell or not at
Whether
all.
to sell it or not. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's quite natural as well. That
It
happens.
is,
so
it
often.
is. You know, when it comes to our own property or anyone related to our own family, we would always say, "Nahin, that person is much better."
Yeah.
We don't look at it from a practical point of view or third party point of view. So yeah.
Great. All right. So we're going to take on another person now. Prasanna, can we unmute you? Prasanna had a question
Okay.
about, let me just quickly check through. I think he wanted to find out how he can achieve his goals in his business.
Okay. Let's have Prasanna.
Just check. Prasanna, I've put in a request to unmute you. Hi, Prasanna.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, Prasanna, can we have you on video? I can't see you. There we are. There we go. All right, so I'm going to mute myself, and why don't you share with Aashe your question?
Hi, Aashe madam.
Hello, Prasanna ji. How are you?
I'm fine and very interesting because I am very interested in all this astrology, etc., etc. But cartomancy, I had heard this term, but what is all this about? I didn't know, and it is very interesting to know about that.
Thank you.
So I have been trying a lot of things: EFT, emotional freedom technique, and meditation, etc., etc., etc. And I don't think that I am less talented than anybody else in my business or like that. But and everyone else also say like that. But somehow I am not having any breakthrough. Somehow I am lagging behind in the competition or like that. So however hard I am trying and however hard effort I am putting on, but somehow I am not getting any breakthrough.
Right.
So how can I get that?
How can you go ahead and get that? Okay. Your full name is Prasanna Kumar Acharya?
Yes.
Okay. Just a second. How can Prasanna Kumar Acharya get a breakthrough in his business? Okay. Tell me something. Do you have a very good support of a female in your life who could be a businesswoman as well? Who's quite supportive of you, you know, when it comes to, I would say, helping you in your business. Or it could be a mentor, it could be a wife, it could also be someone who is, I would say, your own daughter.
You see, in my business, there are a lot of women involved.
Totally, I agree with you. Right. Whoever, see, this person, okay, what I can see is like a social butterfly. The person is more active, has a very great sense of business. Okay, this person has a very intellectual brain when it comes to how would you go ahead and increase the business, how to go ahead and get clients. One thing that's what I can see. You'll have to go ahead and somewhere or the other, you will go ahead and get a new start. Have you enrolled in any kind of course recently, which you always wanted to go ahead and learn, which is near to your heart currently?
The switch words.
Is it something that you wanted to go ahead and learn? How's your take on switch words? Like,
I don't have any idea about switch words. I just know that it is it works like mantra chanting the switch words also. So I had this interesting, and I got this from information from one of my friend and one of my mentor. She is also a lady who is a mentor. She is also a lady. She told me to go through this course
Right.
starting from January 1.
Right.
And other things, I wanted to enroll myself in numerology or like that, but I have not enrolled myself.
See, what I would suggest you is you would go ahead and get certain things. In future also, you will go ahead and enroll into certain courses, which would be beneficial, and it would be something which is very near to your heart. What I understand is you're also from the same industry as what we are. You're also a healer. Okay. Many a times what happens is healers would go ahead and enroll into a lot of courses themselves because they want to go ahead and learn and cultivate that kind of information in their mind. However, many a times we would pick up certain courses. Are you able to hear me, Prasanna?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We would enroll certain courses which we feel, okay, let me just go ahead and enroll and see how things work out, but it would not give you great results. Many a times there are courses which will go ahead and touch your heart. I feel there is something which you're going to go ahead and learn, okay, that would go ahead and help you in the new beginning, I would say. It could be switch word also, it could be something else also. That's the reason I was asking you whether switch word is something that you like doing. Do you like mantra chanting? Do you like the whole concept of switch word? Because if it is true, then this is how you will start going ahead and improving your business. There is something which is coming in that would go ahead and help you be happy and also be involved in your work financially. And there would be a great support coming in from a lady.
Actually, I am, yes, the course where I have been involved, which is going to start from January 1, that is, she's a lady only. And, actually, I am in a marketing business. Regarding healing, this healing part is very close to my heart. I want to help people. I have seen a lot of suffering from in my surrounding. So I want to help them. But first of all, I want to be stabilized myself. I am not stable enough to help them. So I want to create an example through me. But through what is that my part in my life, so that which will take me ahead and setting me as
Please start. Ask yourself, what is the kind of modality you would want to go ahead and enroll, be it numerology, be it switch word you have already enrolled, be it cartomancy, be it anything that you feel connected to, that you feel happy about. And then go ahead and start using that modality. That's how you will start getting progress financially also. Many a times we thrive, that is, we make progress in our life when we are happy from the bottom of our heart. Not just because, we want to go ahead and do the roti kapda makan. Otherwise, the healers wouldn't have left what they were doing before. Practically, if you go ahead and see. Today, I'm also doing this because I love doing it. So you will go ahead and do something, or maybe you already have made up your mind, you have shortlisted certain things that would help you with a progress in your healing, life by enrolling into certain courses.
Can you find it for me?
So you're already there.
Can you find it for me? Which one will be best suited to me for my mentality or my...
Tell me which one do you have in mind? Do you have something in mind?
Yes, neuroastrology.
Okay, you would want to know how neuroastrology would be. Okay, just a second. Neuroastrology. It will give you success with money. It will give you stability.
Okay.
It's good. It's good. Okay. It will give you material wealth. You will be able to go ahead and learn it as well fast because you have a personal interest, I guess, in numerology.
Yes.
It will give you good results. Don't worry about it. So maybe, there are people who would want to go ahead and keep certain modality, which is, their first modality, the primary one. Possibly you could make this as your first modality. You might learn other things also, but you would keep this as a stable one.
And please tell me about cartomancy, because I found it very interesting these cards and this earth energy, water energy, all these things you explained, because I know a little bit about that. So it was interesting. I was first of all, I was thinking it is an advanced form of tarot. But
Right. You can say that it's an advanced form. You can say that because in tarot, it's like you need to look at the apple, you need to look at the moon, you need to look at the crab. Here, it's like satak. This is what it is.
okay.
Mm.
Timing, I think in Cartomancy is very perfect.
It is. Timing is, I told you, it's spot on. The answers are like direct. This is what it is. It's no beating around the bush.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Prasanna.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for me.
Thank you.
Thanks, Aashe.
Thank
My
you.
gosh, that was a full in-depth
Yes, full in-depth.
reading. All right, I'm going to take on one more person quickly. And I'm also going to request people. So we want to look at Cartomancy not just in terms of, finances and careers, etc. But if you have, challenges, or if something is bothering you in terms of relationships or health, do indicate that in the Telegram group, and we'll take on that. And let's listen to Preeti. Let's check with Preeti before that. Preeti, I've just put in a request to unmute you. You had a question regarding, I think it was regarding your business.
Yeah, hi, ma'am.
Hello.
Preeti.
Hi.
Yeah, hi. Actually, this is the first time I'm hearing about Cartomancy. It's really interesting to know, and it's I've been on this Mystic platform for a few, weeks. It's really interesting to know about so many healing
Modalities. Yeah, absolutely.
So recently I've learned Reiki also, and it's really helping me out. And I just wanted to ask one question. I'm into a business. It's related to water.
Mm.
So last month I had few sales, but gradually after that, something or the other, things are not working.
Mm.
So I just wanted to check whether I'll be able, to do well in that, or or something else is there, for me.
Sorry, the businesses of what you said?
I'm into
Water.
alkalized water. Yeah.
Okay. Do you mind telling me the company's name if you
Yeah,
don't?
I'm into Enagic Kenyan water. Yeah.
Okay. And your full name is Preeti Raghu, right?
Yes.
Okay, Preeti Raghu. The business. Is this business close to your heart? Something that you wanted to go ahead and start, or that actually gave initially when you started off, it gave you a very, it helped you a lot in finances, in happiness, in family. There could be some kind of, many a times the business also helps you in, if you're in a very sticky position where you wanted the money and you didn't have anything, and that's how the profit came and that made you happy. So was that something that you started off because maybe you were at rock
No,
bottom?
actually, I just started off, to give good health to my family, and gradually then I thought, to go into the business.
So the family was involved, right? Some way or the other, right? See, there is a requirement. If you're looking for a partner in this business, please go ahead and do that. You will go ahead and have a very good, I would say, progress if there is some partner involved in this. Secondly, you need to have that emotional stability. Okay, now you would think that how is business related to emotional stability? But if you're not emotionally stable, you will not be able to focus. Currently, I feel there could be certain places where you're not emotionally stable. It's lacking somewhere or the other. You might feel कि कब होगा, कैसे होगा, उसी में पूरा energy निकल जा रहा है, rather than focusing on it. Secondly, there is a young person in your family, it could be in your friend circle, who can go ahead and help you with starting, how would you need to go ahead and take this ahead?
Okay.
This business. It could be your son. Do you have a son who is around?
Oh, I have 2 daughters, no.
Okay, 2 daughters. Who else do you go ahead and consult? It could be your husband also, by the way. Not necessary, that if It could be many a times that the person shows up young, but then it could be the mind is young. However, and they're very street smart, but then they could be 40, 45 also. So here you need to take a help from a person as well, which is coming, and they will help you to go ahead and stabilize your business. So be emotionally stable. Know that the money is a source from the universe. You will get it, because by freaking out or by putting your energy into something which you're not getting, rather go ahead and divert that energy into something that you would go ahead and get.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yes, yes. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You will make good progress. Don't worry about it. Just give it some time and take the help. If you're getting a partnership option, please go ahead and opt for it. It would be of great help.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks, Preeti. Thanks, Aashe.
Thank you.
Aashe, it's quite incredible that you also get these insights about, who are the people around you who could help you, who you could not be perhaps, tapping into their help or their good energies. So that's really wonderful. That's an added thing. I've never seen that as such in some of the other modalities that we've, other divination modalities. All right, so we're going to take on some people who have, issues, relationship issues, health issues. So I'm going to take on Alifia. Alifia, I've put in a request to unmute you.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello.
I hope I pronounced your name right.
Yeah, it's right.
All right. So Alifia, share with us your question, and I'm going to mute myself.
I've divorced 6 months back, and my son is with my husband. Okay, now we were supposed to be, as per my son, he wanted to be in contact with me daily, everything, and he's not very well aware that we are divorced. He just knows I'm down for medical purposes. But now it's like he barely responds to my messages. We hardly speak like in 20, 25 days once. That is also if I call him. Either he's usually busy or, initially when I was telling my husband to make him call, he used to say that, he avoids talking to you. I want to know that, is this the fact, or he's being made to, that's is his will not to talk to me, and how is he taking this? Because he's just been told that I won't be back anymore. He's not been given any solid reason as to why I won't be back. So I want to know that, is he being, made to not talk to me, or is it his will not to talk to me?
Can I get your son's full name and your full name?
Mine is Alifia Abbas Talwala now, and my son is Muhammad Yusuf Dahodwala.
Muhammad Yusuf
Dahodwala.
Okay.
Dahodwala.
Dahodwala. See, right now he is on a kind of a journey where he is pretty emotional somewhere or the other. Everybody goes back into their shell sometimes to restore the energy, maybe to take a break. I know as a mother, you would be feeling very, why is it happening to you? But trust me, sometimes that break is needed for the person. Secondly, yes, he has gone ahead and moved away. Do you suspect someone from your family?
Actually, it's like since, because my marriage has issues, it's a 10-11 year marriage, and we've been having issues, then on and off, my husband wanted to leave me, but I tried to stick on. Then in the past 2 years, finally I gave in, okay, fine, I'm ready to separate. But he was always he always never wanted me to be in touch with my son, from the very time that I've mentioned my terms.
How many years has that been? Sorry to interrupt, but
I didn't get
is it quite few years this thing has happened?
As in?
The situation what you're talking about, not the son, but what you just mentioned about your husband.
Means he is in every
Can
time.
you hear me?
Actually, your voice was breaking in between.
Actually, there's a little bit of lag when you're talking. So Alifia mentioned, I think 10 to 12 years, Alifia, that you've been having.
For like 10,
Right.
11 years. And since my son
See, from last
since the
from
birth of
last 6 years, I can feel this negativity has been going on from
Yeah.
last 6 years. Okay. This has been on the major move. Like, okay, fine. Your things have been in a very, kind of a sour way from more than a decade, what you're just saying. However, things have been worse from last 6 years more. Okay. I can also see there is a lack of communication between you and your son happening. And this has to do with a little bit of jealousy and possessiveness coming in from someone, maybe in your family
My husband has always been in the thing
or
not talking to me. Even during the time of divorce procedures, he was always, I always felt that he doesn't want me to communicate with my son.
it's not your energy, my dear Alifia. There is
No, my husband.
somebody who's involved in this.
My husband is
Somebody who's trying to, yeah, so probably, he is somewhere going ahead and, convincing him regarding the situation going bad. I'm sorry to say that, but this is what is coming up.
You means you're trying to say like he's trying to imply my son, that he tries not to communicate with me.
Yes. And that's the reason why the whole detachment, the whole, I would not say timidity, but kind of detachment itself, lack of communication is happening. There is a misunderstanding happening between you two because of third person. Now, the third person could be anyone in the family also. It's not necessary. बाहर वाला आके कभी नहीं करता ये सब. घर में ही होता है सब कुछ. So give it some time. It would take some time for the things to go ahead and get back, I would say.
So should I try to communicate with my son in this?
Please, if you want to, yes, because it is taking a toll on your mental health. And it's just not you, even your son. Psychologically, it is impacting you.
Yeah.
Also, is it something to do with the money? You and your husband or your family, some money involved?
I don't know, basically the alimony that he had to give me, So
Yeah. Alimony. There you go. That's the money. There you go. I'm sorry, but yeah.
Because he tried his best to, because this was something I didn't want. I tried to pull my marriage for a long time.
Yeah.
Ultimately, I gave in because it was impacting my son, his emotional well-being. So I decided to have that.
Sweetheart, there is no, you cannot be emotional. You know that this was coming for a long time. Take it head on.
My husband never gave me a solid reason as to why he doesn't want me. Because everybody around us, nobody wanted us to get divorced, because they all were like, even my friends say, okay, if the person is not able to stay with you, then what kind of a person he wants in his life? So this was one question I always ask you, why is he divorcing me? Why he doesn't want to live with me?
Here also a third party involvement is coming. I'm sorry for your situation, Alifia. Sorry. God bless you.
Thank you. And I'm feeling a bit lost, as to career-wise and what should I go ahead with life? Because of late, since I've come down, I've learned Reiki from numerology. It's like the spiritual thing is kind of pulling me. I got interested into doing Reiki. I've learned numerology, but then again, somewhere, I feel I'm not. I want to do it, but I'm not able to do it. Or I feel something is like the process is not, like I'm not able to continue the process. I can learn things quickly. I learn things, but I'm not able to continue with it. And I'm feeling lost. People tell me, look for second marriage. And I'm like, no, I want to get financial independence first. And I have two minds for everything. I'm not able to make a decision in life.
Can I give you a practical advice, or you want me to pull a Cartomancy card?
Both is fine. I know people tell me to look in for a second marriage, like start looking for guys and stuff. But I don't know. Maybe it's my son's issue that is still not giving me that, freedom to move on.
You're not emotionally stable, because of which I would say you're helter-skelter, walking around, trying to make progress. But then again, when you're not emotionally happy, it doesn't happen. I would suggest you before you go and do anything, try and ground yourself. Really. You need to ground yourself, and the acceptance of what is happening. The moment you surrender, the moment you accept that this is what is happening, nothing wrong can happen more than that to you. This has already happened. What more can go bad? Might as well go ahead and concentrate on the career path. Take your time out.
Sure. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Alifia.
Because I've been seeing this card, through social media, but I never knew that it's called cryptomancy, and this is how it works.
Cartomancy.
Cartomancy,
Cryptomancy is cryptocurrency.
Means I was like very it was very. I've been hearing about tarot and everything, but it was something very new, and I liked it.
I just pulled up the card somehow. You will get victory provided in whatever you want to go ahead and pursue in life, be it spirituality or be it otherwise, anything. You need to be emotionally stable first. That's what exactly the card came also. Right now, even if you enroll into anything, you might just go ahead and enroll. However, try and stabilize. That's how you will go ahead and make the best use of money as well as of your energy, what you're investing in.
Okay. Sure.
If you feel anything that you are somewhere attracted to anything, be it Reiki or anything, really, go for it, but be emotionally stable also. That's when you learn it.
Sure.
Okay. All right.
Thanks.
All your
Thanks, Olivia.
Bye.